Hey, what's up everyone? It's Eric here from Guy and Kicks bringing you another video. And before I start, I just want to go through my regular routine to thank those that are new to the channel, thank those that are just stopping by and watching my video for the first time. Please feel free to subscribe, like the video if you like it, and like always, follow me on Instagram at Guy and Kicks. So let's talk sneakers and let's jump into it. So today's video is on the Air Jordan Retro 1 High Custom Japan Midnight Navy versus the Neutral Gray. So yeah guys, so I wanted to make this video as a comparison video or versus video in case you're someone who's deciding whether to go with the Midnight Navy or the Neutral Gray. So like always, let's go over the details and design and just highlight some of the differences between the two. So let's start with the Neutral Gray since it was the first one to release this year. So the Neutral Gray released on August 7, 2020 for a retail price of $170. Both of these sneakers originally released in 2001. It was a Japan exclusive and they were very limited, especially this Neutral Gray. For the Neutral Gray, only 2,001 pairs were released. Here we're looking at a classic Retro 1 design. As you can see on the upper is mostly the Neutral Gray color with some hints of metallic silver. The tongue on this Neutral Gray is similar to the Midnight Navy. It's in this tumble leather material. Instead of having the Nike tag and that nylon material, here you have the Nike Air stitched in. In the back of the tongue you do have a tag. It has the Jumpman logo in this cool red color and the year 2001 for when the shoe originally released and the year 2020 for when it was re-released. Similar to the Midnight Navy, the insole has the CO.JP and the Jumpman logo. The Neutral Gray features round laces instead of your traditional flat laces that come with the Retro 1s. The upper of the shoe features a combination of both suede and tumble leather. The tumble leather is found on the toe box area, the heel part of the shoe, and at the top where you find the Air Jordan wings. One major difference between the 2001 version and the 2020 is that the 2001 version had a Jumpman logo instead of the Nike Air. Here on the outsole, you have a lighter gray in comparison to the gray used on the upper of the shoe. All right, so jumping into the Midnight Navy. The colorway on this one is mostly the navy blue, white, and the hints of metallic silver. Similar to the Neutral Gray, this one originally released in 2001 as well. However, this one did have a little bit more pairs. It was a total of 3,000 pairs in comparison to only 2,001 pairs for the Neutral Gray. So the Midnight Navy released on November 17, 2020. Again, for a retail price of $170. A lot of similarities here in terms of the materials with the Neutral Gray. Nice white tumble leather here with the suede being in this navy color. One nice detail with the Midnight Navy is that the swoosh on both the lateral and the medial side is in the metallic silver. Nike Air on the tongue, similar tag on the back of the tongue with the red Jumpman and the original release year and the 2020 re-release year. Similar rounded laces here, however, the Midnight Navy does come with an extra pair of white flat laces. And finally, you have the outsole in that navy color as well. So yeah guys, so when I first saw these, I basically thought that the materials and the details were pretty much the same. Obviously the biggest difference being the colorway. However, when I got them in hand and I started looking at them, there are some key differences between the two. So one of the main differences between the two is that when you look around the mid panels of both shoe, the Neutral Gray has the suede material and the Midnight Navy has that nice white tumble leather. So another key difference is when you come to the heel part of both shoes, the Neutral Gray still has that tumble leather on the heel and that metallic silver, but then the Midnight Navy switches to the suede. And finally, like I said before, the Midnight Navy does bring an extra pair of white laces where the Neutral Grays do not. So if you're someone who's never owned a pair of Retro 1s and you're considering the size and the comfort, I definitely suggest you go true to size with these. unless you're someone who has, very white feet. Maybe you should consider going a half size bigger. In terms of comfort, they're gonna feel very flat and very firm. So in terms of things that I like and don't like from each colorway, starting with the metallic silver, I guess my main complaint with this one is that I would have wished it had more of the tumble leather instead of the suede material. The jeweled air wings, I'm not a fan of this, to be honest. And one thing that you'll notice right away, I mean, this is straight out of the box. I'm not sure you'll be able to tell there, but it already has a scuff here. And I haven't even really played with these yet, so that's kind of a bummer. I wish they would have just gone with the traditional, stitching there. At first, I thought the metallic silver was gonna be a turnoff for me, but to be honest, I actually kind of like it. It gives the shoe sort of this nice premium look to it. And in terms of the overall colorway, I actually don't mind it, even though it's a neutral gray color. Sometimes I feel like it's just a little bit easier to match and wear, so I actually don't mind this colorway at all. So switching over to the midnight navy, I do like that this one does have more of that tumble leather that I was complaining about on the neutral grays. However, the suede on this one does get a little bit dirty. You see the dust a little bit more than you do on the neutral grays. Because the suede on both of these sneakers are not super thick and hairy, I guess, for lack of a better word, I could see on the midnight navies over time, the suede sort of fading away a little bit, and you might see more scuffs on the midnight navy than you will on the neutral grays. And again, similar to the neutral grays, this has the jewel air wings. If you bang into something, it will scuff, so that's sort of a knock there too. So picking between the two actually is pretty hard to do because I really like both colorways. I guess I'm leaning towards the midnight navy just because of the navy blue. I can see myself, wearing these to a Yankees game or something like that. But, the neutral grays, they may have not been getting a lot of buzz. But to be honest, between the two, I feel like the neutral gray kind of looks more premium. And again, it's probably that metallic silver that kind of gives you that illusion that it's a more expensive shoe. But I mean, it's really a toss-up, man. It's really, really hard to pick one or the other. And like I said, I guess I will lean towards the midnight navy just because it's a navy color. And you can't go wrong with a navy color. So, and I do like that you can see more of that tumble leather around the upper of the shoe a little bit more than you can on the neutral grays. So it's tough. It's tough to pick one of the two, but I'm still sticking with the midnight navy here, even though it seems like I sort of found more flaws on this one than on the neutral gray. But again, overall, I think the navy color just looks a little bit better than the neutral gray. And so midnight navy is my pick. And finally, both sneakers come in this similar, light gray with that glossy sort of metallic gray on the Nike logo and swoosh logo. The paper on the inside does have the Jumpman logo, and then it has the year 2001 and 2020 as well. All right, guys, so I hope this video was able to show you a detailed look of both the Retro 1, Custom Japan, Midnight Navy, and the Neutral Gray. If you're someone who's still deciding on which one to go with, I hope this video will make your decision a little bit easier. If you really like both of them, then obviously go buy both for sure. Because I think right now, even on the resale market, they're not crazy expensive. I know still, paying $250 or $240 for a pair of sneakers, I get it. I know it's still a lot of money. But if you want to get them, you want to grab them, maybe now is the good time to do it before they start increasing and then they're over $300. So definitely try to get them now if you still want them. And like always, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, like always, feel free to hit that button, subscribe, help me grow this channel, hit the like button too. Follow me on Instagram at Guy and Kicks. and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.